Hello, today I'll show you how to make a force field with the Modular Force Field mod on Voltz. So first you need to start off with power. You have a battery box. We're going to put an infinite battery in it, but otherwise you could use anything else. Don't need that many. Okay, so we have power. Next you need a few things. You need the co-shear, blah blah blah, whatever. You need a Voltz capacitor and a force field projector. That's really all the big hardware things you need. To get this, you need a focus matrix, 6 steel, and a battery. The focus matrix takes 4 steel, 4 redstone, and a diamond, but you get 9 of them. It is spendy, but it's shield. Then you need a battery, which is a couple tin, redstone, coal, and you get one of these. Then you need the Voltz capacitor, 4 focus matrix, battery, 4 steel. You get one of those. And you need the force field projector, which takes a diamond and 3 focus matrix and some steel and a battery. Not too bad if you have a lot of diamond. You're going to need a lot of diamond to make shields effective. Then there's also the biometric identifier, the something matrix, and the force manipulator. Those aren't necessary. All you really need is these 3 things. First, we'll place that down and press this button, turn it on. It starts pulling power in, turns it into the special force field, power, Fortron, whatever. Good. Now you're going to put this down. It can be next to it, doesn't have to be. It could be over there. We're going to put it here. Okay. There's a couple different ways you can do this. Equalize, distribute, drain, fill. Drain pulls power out of things. Fill just fills up with 700 kilojoules. Equalize kind of spreads stuff, and distribute I think is the best because it just gets the power where it needs to go. We're going to turn that on. It's going to start filling up. And last we're going to put down the force field projector. So now that is going to send power over there. This holds 50 kilojoules. Turn it on, does nothing. First you need a mode. There's cube, sphere, tube, pyramid, cylinder, and custom. They each have their own special way to build them. They each cost focus matrix different amounts. Cube costs that many. Sphere costs a T shape. Tube is like that. Pyramid. Cylinder is weird. Never done that one. We're gonna get a sphere, so it's pretty basic. I'm gonna put it in there, in the middle, and it projects this little shape. Basically tells you what it's set to. Still turn it on, does nothing. It does make a sound, like it should be on, but it doesn't do anything. In order to get the shield into an actual shape, you need a few things. First, you need focus matrix, and you need scale modules. In order to make the scale modules, you need the focus matrix. That's what they're for, basically. You put 2 in the corners, you get 2. Good. We're just gonna grab like 20 of these. You're gonna need a few of them. There's also the translation modules. Could be useful for certain things. You don't need them. Basically 2 focus matrix and a scale module. Get 2 of them. We're gonna grab a few of those. Okay. Oh, we'll turn it to day quick. What the scale module does is make it bigger. Make the shield bigger. Right now, the shield size is 0, like no shield. We're gonna put 10 of those in. So it's gonna be size 10, basically. So if we turn it on, it appears. you're done, pretty much. I mean, you can just add more, it'll be bigger. Power consumption increases the more you put on. But this is basically shield. That's really all you need to know. But you can also get things like the translation module, which you can put in the sides, which you can move. That you can move the shield up, front, right, left, down, depending on where you put them. This also costs more power for some reason. So we're going to put it up. So when we turn it on, it's going to go up there. Actually, we better... okay. We're going to put it up. 15. Turn it on. Okay. So now it's up here. You can move the shield up, down, left, right, pretty much wherever you want. This could be useful for blocking off certain parts of a base, or putting a shield around something dangerous like a nuclear reactor. Basically, you can move the shield where you want, which is useful. Like I almost did, be careful, because the shield can engulf this, or all of the parts, and then you won't be able to turn it off. And once that happens, it's really hard to get in. Like, I'm in creative mode, and I still can't break the blocks and, like, get in. Can't do it. So that's how that works. Now, there's a few other things. So some of the other cool features is the camouflage module, which can be made with wool and focus matrix. It apparently camouflages your shields. I don't know how that really works. I can't really tell the difference. The speed module, which is very important, takes 6 focus matrices and 3 redstone. You get 2 of those. We're going to grab a few of them. Then there's the capacity module, which increases the power capacity, which could be used for some things. The fusion module, which is complicated in some ways. Then there's the dome module, which is also interesting. So we're going to grab one of those. Then there's a bunch of other ones, which you don't really need to know about. Okay. So let's say our shield here is 20 big, which is pretty large. Now turning it on, it comes up kind of slow. If there's a missile coming at you, you're not gonna have time to wait for it. So what you can do is put speed modules in. We only need 5. The more you put in, the faster it comes up. The more modules you put in anywhere here, the more power it's going to use, like every second. So now we have 5. We turn it on, boom, pops up real quick, real fast, which could be useful. You can also tell it goes all the way down. Now, I'll show you what the dome module does. Basically, the dome module makes it so your shield is only the upper half, so the bottom is unprotected, as you can see. This could be useful for some things. I'm not entirely sure what, but I don't know. It could be used if you don't really need the bottom half. That's perfectly cool. So that about wraps up the basic shield tutorial. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so one more thing. I'll grab a few more of these. Okay. So here we have the shield. It's really big. Use up a lot of power, by the way. But it comes up. It's going to take a while, which we expect. It uses a lot of power. You're not going to be able to maintain it. You won't be able to. Some things you can do is put down a few more of these. I'm not sure how many you're going to need. We're going to put down a whole bunch. Okay, now I have a few more. For the sake of time, I put an infinity power card in all of them, which basically is like the infinity battery, produces infinite power, obviously. Now there's a few different modes you can put these in. Distribute, drain, which pulls power out of other things, fill, which fills up the capacity of this, and then equalize, which spreads power around, and then distribute, which I think works the best. It gets the power where it needs to be as fast as it can. Now with all these running, power is going everywhere, but this thing is full. Now let's turn it on. It's holding power pretty well, pretty much perfectly. It's not, you're going to be able to do this indefinitely like this. So now the shield comes up, you're good. I mean, you're pretty much set. You can even see it on the map. It's coming up. Kind of like Atlantis. But the bigger the shield, the harder it is to keep the power. With one of these, one might not be enough. After like size, say like 30, you're probably going to need at least one more. Now these, they're a little bit different. You don't need as many. I recommend, if you're making a large shield, get at least 2 to 3. Because these send the power from, say, your solar panels or whatever to the boxes. So you're going to want those. You're going to need a few of them. Probably more than what I suggest. This works because I have the infinite thing. But the shield takes a while to come up. But it's pretty massive. Oh, okay. Here's the top of the shield. Oh, jeez. Okay, this thing is huge. I don't know why you'd ever need a shield this big, but here it is. For some reason it's not loading where it should. Okay, and there you have it, guys and gals. One big shield. Okay, so this has been the Modular Force Field in Voltz. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.